Kendra, being an LC, a logistics coordinator, what do you think the most important thing is when trying to build relationships with carriers?
I mean, the key word that comes to mind is honesty and communication.
Yeah.
I'd rather a carrier tell me that they are going to be an hour late to something and me find out an hour later to where I can get ahead of the ball.
Yeah.
And I'm going to respect them a whole lot more, and chances are I'm going to use them a whole lot more because I know that they're going to be honest and real with me.
Yeah, I think like our jobs are to, better assist the brokers that we work with. And the broker's job is to make sure that we are providing the best service to the customer. So with open communication like that makes our job a whole lot easier, and especially if we don't have to contact them for that bad news. If they contact us first, that makes our job a whole lot easier, and it builds a stronger relationship.
Yeah, and I think it's something that carriers don't realize is we're not all about, and I know like everyone thinks this, I mean, everyone thinks money, money, money. It's not all about money. I would rather take a hit and make less money knowing that I have a carrier that I can trust and that is going to do what they're going to say without me babysitting them and pay them a little extra than for me to have to sit there and sweat for $50
Right.
or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's well worth it to have someone that you can count on.
Absolutely.
So, if someone were looking in, what would be some insider information that you would say that you would give to the carrier?
I would let them know we do research our carriers. We look into multiple databases, we look into multiple sources, we see what's being said about them, what their scores are, what their performance rates are, even if they've downloads with us. And we take that heavily into consideration when we are booking.
Yeah, and it's all about like talking to the carrier themselves, and I like to talk to the dispatchers and the truck drivers just to get a good feel about what how they're gonna do their business with us. And I'm definitely more of a vibe guy. I want to talk to the people that we're gonna work with, and I think that's the best way to do business.
Yeah, and I'm more like a mom. So when I'm talking to them on the phone, I'm like, you be careful out there. If you need anything, you call me.
Right.
Like, I'll be here for you.
Yep.
But I really want them to know that. Like, if they need something, like, we will. Like, someone will be in the office, and we will help you do what you need to do.
And that's important. They need to be heard, and they want to, just know that they have the resources behind them. Going into it, it's not easy. They're either going to a location they've never been to, pulling a load to a new city, whether it be something where they need a point of contact, if they need a secondary address for who they're going to have to get in touch with, things like that. But keeping them notified, that sounds like that's exactly what you have to do.